Clark.
Here.
Mayberry.
Here.
Foley.
Here.
Talanair.
Here.
Hodo.
Good.
Mayor Pauley.
Here. Could all please stand for the pledge, followed by the invocation by Alderman Mayberry.
Giving all honor to God, who's the head of my life, and hopefully the majority of the people here. Thank you for this past week and letting us be able to assemble in a freedom country and help us to carry on the business of the city of Rock Island tonight. Thank you.
March 20th, 2017.
Move to approve the minutes as printed.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the minutes as printed. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion approved. Update Rock Island, I have 5 items tonight. The first item is tomorrow, Tuesday, April 4th, is the Rock Island County Consolidated General Election. It's important to remember to get out there and vote. If you haven't already taken advantage of the early voting offered by the City Clerk's Office, and tomorrow the polls will be open from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. for the Tuesday election. For more information, please call 309-558-3571. And believe me, every vote does count, especially in the local elections. Rock Island Park and Recreation is currently accepting picnic shelter reservations for the 2017 season. Reservations can be made over the phone or in person at the park office at Rock Island Fitness and Activity Center, 4303 24th Street. Reserving a shelter is first come, first served, and payment is required at the time of reservation. Call the Rock Island Park office at 732-PARK for more information. Come into RIFAC by April 21st to get a $40 discount on family memberships at Whitewater Junction for the summer of 2017. After April 21st, passes will be available at regular price. What could be better than a catered Italian lunch from Biaggi's and fashions from some of the best stores in our area at the Hallberg Civic Center? Support restoration of the Rose Gardens at the center by attending the Spring Fashion Show on Saturday, April 8th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Models from Max Models and Talent, LLC, will wear outfits from Charming Charlie, Dillard's, Four Seasons, Flutter, Special Effects, and Cut Cabby. The $30 tickets may be purchased online at www.eventbrite.com. For more information, call 563-265-2753 or email info@hallbergcenter.org. And finally, an interviewing workshop will be held at 2 o'clock p.m. Tuesday, April 4th at the Rock Island Main Library Community Room, 401 19th Street. Presenter, Anita Hatalski of the Illinois Department of Employment Security will present how to prepare for a job interview, what to expect for questions, what you should ask to see if the job is a good fit, and answer other questions for participants. The workshop is free and no registration is required. That's Update Rock Island for this week. Next, we have the presentation of the Government Finance Officers Association Awards.
Good evening. I have the pleasure of introducing Mary Dankowski to you. Mary is the Finance Director of the Village of Park Forest, Illinois, and she is past president of the Illinois Government Finance Officers Association. She currently serves on the executive board with me, and as past president, one of our many past presidents, she is our representative to the GFOA. So when us as finance professionals throughout the state are waiting for our award from GFOA, hoping that this isn't the year where you messed up, when you get that award in the mail, the instructions that come say to contact Mary if you would like to have your award presented to your council, to your board. And I'm very pleased to have her be here personally to present this to you all, because usually she calls one of us and assigns us that live in the area. So she traveled here today, and I did give her the nickel tour of Rock Island before the meeting. So with that, I will turn it over to Mary.
Thank you, Stephanie. Good evening, Mayor and City Council. What Stephanie didn't say is that I had the privilege of working with Stephanie for the last 13 years at the Village of Park Forest, and am very proud that she is the current president of IGFOA, so Rock Island is very lucky to have her aboard. This evening, I am honored to be here on behalf of the Government Finance Officers Association to present Rock Island actually 2 awards: the Certificate of Achievement for Excellence in Financial Reporting and the Distinguished Budget Award. First, I'll present the Certificate of Achievement. This is Rock Island's 35th award, very impressive. The Certificate of Achievement program has been in operation since 1946. The purpose of the program is to encourage and assist governments to prepare financial statements of the highest quality for the benefit of citizens and other parties with a vital interest in a government's finances. The program has gained widespread recognition as the premier indicator for excellence in financial reporting. To earn the Certificate of Achievement for Excellence in Financial Reporting, the City of Rock Island had to substantially conform to the program's demanding criteria, which go well beyond the minimum requirements of generally accepted accounting principles. Program participants submit copies of their comprehensive annual financial report to the Certificate of Achievement program for an in-depth review and evaluation. The review and evaluation is performed by 2 members selected from an impartial panel of government finance officers, independent certified public accountants, educators, and others with specialized expertise and experience in governmental accounting and financial reporting. Reports are also reviewed and evaluated by members of the GFOA's professional staff. Only those reports that are judged by all reviewers to be substantially meet the program's criteria are awarded the Certificate of Achievement for Excellence in Financial Reporting. The receipt of this award reflects the professionalism and commitment of numerous individuals, as well as many hours of hard work. I'd like to acknowledge the work of Linda Barnes towards achieving this award. It also reflects a high degree of dedication and leadership on the part of the Mayor, Dennis Pauly, and the City Council and Administration. The Government Finance Officers Association hopes that this award to the City of Rock Island will serve as an example and encourage others to strive for the same high standards in their own financial reports. Therefore, it is my privilege on behalf of the Government Finance Officers Association to present the Certificate of Achievement for Excellence in Financial Reporting to Rock Island, and I'd like to call up Linda Barnes to accept. Congratulations. Next, I am also honored to present the City of Rock Island the Distinguished Budget Award. To receive both of these awards truly puts Rock Island in a very elite organization. This award represents a significant achievement for your organization. It indicates that your document has been reviewed and rated favorably by an expert panel of independent budgeting professionals. In order to receive the award, the City of Rock Island had to satisfy nationally recognized guidelines for effective budget presentation. These guidelines were designed to assess how well the budget document fulfills 4 major purposes. First, the budget document should serve as a policy tool. At a minimum, the document should list the organization's programmatic and fiscal goals for the upcoming year. Second, the budget should represent a clear financial plan. It should list all expenditures and revenue sources for the prior years and the current year and project the organization's financial condition through the end of the proposed fiscal year. Third, the budget should be a guide for the organization's operations. It should explain the relationship between organizational components and measure the efficiency and effectiveness of each individual component. Finally, the budget should serve as a communication medium, providing summary information about the organization's programs, services, and finances in a manner suitable by the media and the general public. A budget document is reviewed using a comprehensive evaluation checklist containing 26 criteria in each of the 4 categories. 13 of these criteria are mandatory items outlining the basic elements that any good budget document should contain. Documents given a unanimous proficient or better rating, 2 out of 3 reviewers must rate the document proficient or better on all of the criteria will receive the Distinguished Budget Presentation Award. Documents giving an outstanding rating for all 3 of the reviewers in all 5 major criteria will receive an outstanding designation. One important goal of the program is to encourage improvement in an organization's overall budgeting procedures. It is hoped that by improving the process underlying the budget's development, the organization's budgeting procedures will also be improved. Another important goal is to continuously improve the quality of the budget document itself. The detailed list of comments and suggestions that accompany the budget review and should aid in this improvement. At this time, I'd like to acknowledge Don Reichert for his work in attaining this award. This award includes recognition by, if you break it down, there's 2,700 Illinois cities, counties, and school districts. Of that amount, only 154 received the Certificate of Achievement for Financial Reporting, the award that I just presented to Linda, and only 95 received the Budget Award. So you are one of 95 in all of Illinois cities, counties, and school districts that receive both awards. On behalf of the Government Finance Officers Association, I applaud your efforts and ask that you continue your commitment to excellence in governmental budgeting. I'd now like to present the City of Rock Island the the Distinguished Budget Award, and I'd like to call up Don Reichert to accept. Congratulations, Don.
Mayor, would I be able to have you step forward to take a picture, please?
Absolutely.
Okay, next I have a proclamation declaring April 6, 2017 Junior Achievement Day. Barbara Van Horst is here to accept it. If you'd like to come up to the podium, I'll read the proclamation and bring it out to you. You can make some comments. Okay, whereas the City of Rock Island will observe GAA Day on April 6, 2017 as an opportunity to recognize and celebrate junior achievement of the Heartland for empowering our young people to own their economic success. Whereas junior achievement of the Heartland's educational contribution equips our young people to become the next generation of productive employees and self-sufficient citizens to ensure the economic prosperity of Rock Island. Whereas junior achievement of the Heartland includes opportunities for educators, parents, and community volunteers to connect classroom learning to life after graduation. Whereas it is fitting for Rock Island to support the goals of junior achievement of the Heartland, and we encourage a continuing partnership with business, education, and community in achieving these said goals. Whereas it is fitting for parents, educators, businesses, and other members of the community to join in the celebration in an effort to ensure the future success and economic health of our young people and the communities in which they live. Now, therefore, I, Dennis Polly, Mayor of the City of Rock Island, do hereby proclaim official recognition of April 6, 2017 as Junior Achievement Day in the City of Rock Island. Barbara. No, just go ahead. If you have comments, I'm going to bring this out to you.
I'd like to thank you all for the proclamation. I do have to say, as a CPA, that made my heart race, that you all got that award, because I know what work that is. So congratulations. Thank you. JA Day is, how many of you have volunteered for Junior Achievement? Well, we're going to change that right now. You have? Good. Junior Achievement, a lot of times people will say, well, what do you, I know about JA. Well, what do you know? Well, you do something in the schools and you bowl. Yeah, that is what we do. We do that. But basically what we say is Junior Achievement believes that the free enterprise system is the greatest economic system in the world that has been developed. And we want kids to understand how they can benefit from that and how they can tap into that. So we teach kids about workplace readiness so that when they get out of school, they understand about team building and teamwork and critical thinking. We want to teach them, as well as if you want 8 hours worth of wages, you better give 8 hours worth of work. And the way my dad taught me, you ought to give 9 and expect 8 hours worth of wages. We teach you to think like an entrepreneur. And not everybody's going to own their own business. But I want somebody to say, when I get into a situation and something isn't, the answer is no, I don't want to just go, oh, I can't do it anymore. No. No just means not that way. It doesn't mean that it's not going to be that way at all. So find an answer. And finally, it's financial literacy. Because if kids don't understand how to manage their money, that is going to have an impact on their life in a way a lot more than a lot of other things would have. And I've always said, I don't care if you are a ditch digger or you are a neurophysicist. I want you to have pride in what you do. I want you to enjoy what you do, and I want you to be good at it. And if you understand financial literacy and you have an understanding of the money you've got, you actually could be in a better financial position as a ditch digger than that neurophysicist, depending on how big a toys we're talking about. So JA Day is a way to say thank you to all of the people who soon, like you, will be volunteers, because people will many times say to me, thank you for the great work you do. And I think, well, thank you, but we are in the background, getting everybody together. It's the businesses that support us. It's the volunteers who come into the classroom. It's the teachers and the superintendents who invite us into the classrooms, because we're just here helping put the slots in. It's the people that go in. And I have to say, and I'll tell you this since you all are going to be volunteering, I know when I would volunteer, I would be thinking, oh, geez, I got to go to that class, and, I don't have time for this, and I don't know, oh, my goodness, and I thought I'm the president of this joint. I shouldn't be feeling this way, and I've got to go. And, you walk into the classroom, and the first class I taught was at Rock Island Primary Academy. And you talk to kids, and you see them get it. And they start to hear things that they've never heard before. And they start to understand about how this whole thing, supply and demand, how they can be their own person, how they can drive their own destiny, and how we're going to give them the lessons. And that starts in kindergarten, and that goes all the way through seniors in high school. So I promise you that if you do volunteer, there's going to be that day when you're going to think, okay, that's why I'm doing it, because you'll see the child that gets it and has never heard these concepts before. This year, we have had more than 3,200 students in the city of Rock Island benefit from our programs. And I will tell you that JA does not, these are free of charge at no cost to the schools. And we figure that our cost of doing this is about $35 per student. So that's over $1 million worth of programming that we provide. And we often have teachers say to us, if you weren't teaching them this, if you weren't providing this curriculum, they wouldn't be getting it. So again, it's the 3,000 kids that we're helping. We are offering it in 137 classrooms. More than 100 community volunteers teach the curriculum, and 54 area businesses provide the volunteer resources to support the programs. As you can tell, I could ramble on about this all night, and I know you have a few other things to do than listen to me, but thank you so much. If you are interested in teaching, we make it as easy as we can. But thank you so much. Appreciate
Barbara,
it.
I did teach for 15 years.
All right.
For several years in 8th grade, and then I went to, I taught persons with disabilities after that. So it's a great program.
Thank you.
It's a great learning experience for the kids, and even a greater learning experience for the people in the classroom that are doing the teaching.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. All right, item number 9, A and B.
Move to accept the reports and authorize payments as recommended.
Second.
A motion is a second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, roll call.
Alderman Ship.
Yes.
Austin.
Aye.
Clark.
Aye.
Mayberry.
Aye.
Foley,
Aye.
Lanier,
Yes.
Hodel,
Is that it? Okay. Item number 10,
claims for the weeks of March 17th through March 23rd in the amount of $274,516.54, and March 24th through March 30th in the amount of $323,814.61, and payroll for the weeks of March 13th through March 26th in the amount of $1,454,039.88.
Move to allow the claims and payroll.
Second.
a motion and a second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, roll call.
Alderman Shipp,
Aye.
Austin,
Aye.
Clark,
Aye.
Mayberry,
Yes.
Foley,
Aye.
Talanair.
Yes.
Motion approved. Item 11,
Report from the Public Works Department regarding bids for the purchase of water main repair clamps, recommending the bid be awarded to Zimmer and Francescon Incorporated of Moline, Illinois, in the amount of $11,556.52.
Motion to award the bid is recommended and authorize the purchase.
Second.
motion and a second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, roll call.
Alderman Shipp,
Aye.
Austin.
Aye.
Clark,
Aye.
Mayberry,
Aye.
Foley,
Aye.
Talanair.
Yes.
Motion approved. Item 12,
Report from the Public Works Department regarding proposals for maintaining the heat recovery and air conditioning units located in Structure 50 of the wet weather treatment system and the heat recovery unit in the biogas generator building, recommending the contract be awarded to Crawford Company of Rock Island, Illinois, in the amount of $4,528 for the first year of the 3-year contract.
Move to approve the proposal as recommended and authorize the city manager to execute the contract documents.
Second.
we have a motion and a second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, roll call.
Alderman Shipp,
Aye.
Austin.
Aye.
Clark,
Aye.
Mayberry,
Aye.
Foley.
Aye.
Talanair.
Yes.
Motion approved. Item 13,
Report from the Public Works Department regarding the Coast Guard Auxiliary Lease Renewal Agreement at Sunset Marina.
Move to approve the agreement as recommended and authorize the city manager to execute the contract documents.
Second.
a motion and a second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, roll call.
Alderman Shipp,
Aye.
Austin.
Aye.
Clark,
Aye.
Mayberry,
Aye.
Foley.
Aye.
Talanair.
Yes.
Motion approved. Item 14, other business, council members.
We've got an event going on this weekend at St. John's Lutheran Church in the Keystone neighborhood. For those who are interested, from 8 to 9:30, there's going to be a pancake breakfast fundraiser for the Keystone neighborhood and the association and the goals of that. And then immediately following from 9:30 to 10:30, there's going to be a panel discussion about risks at home from radon, mold, pests, and other things like that. So if that's something you're interested to come into, 9:30 to 10:30 at St. John's Lutheran Church. That's free of charge. And then afterwards, there's another discussion from 10:45 to 11:45, dealing with Contractors 101, if you're looking to do work at your home with contractors. So just a couple helpful courses from the Neighborhood Association and a pancake breakfast beforehand. So
I just like to quickly say I'm happy to have our city manager back. He went through a little procedure. But I am happy to have you back, sir, and I'm happy everything's great.
Anything else?
Go ahead.
No, you go. Okay. Yes, as most of us know, someone's mentioned the elections are tomorrow. In the past, we've had some very negative publicity put out here on at least 3 of the aldermen in the city of Rock Island. I don't believe that is necessary. It is not acceptable, and hopefully, after this election, we will not have this in the future.
I do want to comment that the stuff that's put out were not put out by any of the contestants against each other. They were put out by outside sources.
Right.
Yeah, I'd like to make some comments. I'm not running, and it was in the paper, the contest, an editorial in the newspaper on March 27th, and then subsequently on March 8th or 28th, 3 people seeking the seat for my award. I'm not endorsing anybody. I'm actually staying out of the race. But I was a little disheartened and a little disappointed, and I'm going to call the candidate out by name because he put my name into the editorial, and then also this subsequently follow-up article from the Rock Island Argus dated March 27th to March 28th. Floyd Bill Anderson, who made comments that I was unresponsive to those in my ward, did not push information out as well, or that's what he told the editorial board. I'm very disappointed, and I expressed my disappointment to Mr. Roger Ruthart of the Argus that they would even print that in an editorial. You can print that in an article, fine, but into an editorial when you don't have that confirmed, and that's very disappointing. And I just want to point out to to the public and those that I've worked with throughout my 8 years of individuals that I've worked with. I pushed out information to neighborhood groups such as Black Hawk Park West. Worked with many of the community caring conference neighborhood groups within my ward, Friendship Manor, Compassionate Care, Veterinary Clinic on 18th Avenue, Milan Surplus, and then individuals, Vanessa Walter Trice, Diana Killingsworth, Nick Lentz, God rest his soul, Keith Sanders, Martha Baltimore, who I was working with the day I actually read this disappointing article and editorial in there. And, I'm not out here to endorse anybody, but I am not very happy the individual as I'm heading off council that is out there saying that, when I took pride in working with my fellow council and also with working within the individuals of my ward. Generally, I would not single anybody out by name, but I was singled out by name in these articles and was very disappointed by that. Thank you.
I can think of several occasions where you and I have worked together, being responsive to the citizens of Rock Island.
Irene, another good one, the three of us, and the mayor did this on Friday with the ribbon cutting, would be Will Clay down at Pee Wee's on 9th Street and 21st Avenue, an abandoned building that we helped to get, listen to the neighborhood, help to work that out, to get a business in there, and also city issues that they had in relaying back information. So I do appreciate that.
Any other comments? Hearing none, we need a motion. We didn't have anybody signed up, did we? Nobody signed up. Okay, we need a motion to go to executive session on personnel, property acquisition, and litigation.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay, we are going into executive session.
Total Info Dailies.